We have a very special review of the movie Sikander that just came out. No spoiler. We got some gossip, we got some fashion. Let's get into it.
Listen up, it's jazz.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Hot Chai Pod, a podcast where we serve all of that sizzling Bollywood tea. I'm your host, Jazz, and today we have a no spoiler review of the movie Sikandar, as I mentioned last week. We are jumping into that, and we have some hot chai topics, a little shit stirring, a little shit talking, and we have some fashion polls. It's been a very fashion-y week with Fashion Week going on in India. So I actually managed to find somebody to go with me to the movies. I forced my little sister to go and see Sikandar, and we went Saturday night. Theater was about half full here in LA, which was not bad for 9 p.m. Box office in India, it does look like Sikandar is on track to be about at 100 crores, maybe at the end of this week or early next week. And a lot of these articles coming out are saying that it's a disaster, this is a huge flop, it's, worse numbers than Tiger 3. And I don't know, the budget for this movie was 200 crores, so that might be a factor in how they're kind of talking about this film, because it's still relatively doing okay. But to be considered a hit, it does have to perform over 200 crores, right? So we will see. Not sure if it's going to recover the budget. This is the most expensive production coming out of Sajid Nadiawala, so it was a big gamble, and I think he took a big bet on Salman Khan. And I don't know why people aren't flocking to the movie as much as maybe they should, but maybe we'll find out in my notes for the movie. So basically, Salman Khan plays character Sikandar, and it's a king who's kind of above the law. That is our introduction to the character. So is he playing himself? It's a very good question. And I wrote this down actually as I was watching the movie. And then later in the movie, he calls somebody else. He says, oh, you're, a king above the law. And I thought, okay, the character or Salman, maybe not a lot of self-awareness as a strength. Sikandar, this character is like a rebel kind of king, but with a cause. And you never really know what the cause is, but he's definitely good guy, hero, everybody loves him type of character. It's not supposed to be like Shades of Dark. And let me say, speaking of hero, he comes on the screen, right? I know a hero entry is coming. I go to a Salman Khan movie. I know what to expect. And I told my sister in advance, when Salman Khan comes on screen, you have to cheer. She probably thought I was joking because he comes on screen, is ready to fight, and I start cheering. I'm the only one in the theater cheering, but somebody has to do it and someone has to appreciate, okay? Speaking of appreciation, Rashmika Mandanna was cast to play his wife in the movie, and there had been some controversy about, the age gap. It's 31 years or something. I will say they do speak to it in the movie where she's like, yes, I understand he's much older. It's kind of a strange relationship, but it makes sense. And to be honest, on screen, they did look nice together. It didn't look super creepy or anything. She's obviously gorgeous, but their chemistry, I don't know, maybe it wasn't played up enough, but I really didn't see any kind of connection. It definitely is not like a Salman, Katrina, Tiger kind of vibe. And I don't know why I kept thinking it was going to be like a Tiger kind of vibe. I guess Eid, action, right? Whatever. Have to put my biases aside. I do have a major criticism of the film, which is that I kept waiting. What did I keep waiting for? The pacing, the plot? No. I kept waiting for Salman Khan to take off his shirt. Okay? It didn't happen. Did not happen. Kept waiting. He didn't even want to show his arms for this movie. And I did see some behind the scenes stuff, and people were saying maybe he was not super in shape for this movie. I mean, the man is 60 years old. We can give him a break. I don't care if he's 60. Take it off. He did not want to do it. He did not want to show his arms, did not want to give the people what they wanted, and did not want to give the teacups. I don't know if you guys want it, but I wanted it.
And that is good looks, and good looks.
Now, for the meat of this review, the plot itself was a decent premise. If you saw the trailer, again, no spoiler, but it was giving that movie that he did, older movie with Preeti Zinta. It was called Dil Ne Jise Apna Kaha, if anyone remembers. And Preeti Zinta plays his wife. She passes away. She donates her organs. And so some other woman gets her heart as a transplant. And then Salman Khan's character is all tortured and obsessed over it. But that was more of a romance movie. And this is not. This is obviously an action movie, right? For the action sequences, they were not not of the highest caliber. There was a little bit of slow-mo, a little cheesy, a little camera work. I am glad though, because the action sequences did not last so long. It's not a kill kind of production. This is not the spy universe. Yes, this was an action movie, but it also kind of had this theme of like, it's dark, it's supposed to be like a touching story, kind of heartwarming, and there is some like lightness and like comedic breaks in between, which I was grateful for. I think helped with the pacing of the movie and making it more of like a festive holiday kind of film. Salman Khan's comedic timing, I appreciate. I think it's underrated, and I think he does actually a very good job with it. On the other hand, his emotional scenes and kind of emotional work, especially in this film, a little bit hit or miss. I don't know, maybe it's a me thing. I have a hard time watching him like cry on screen. I don't know if it's because he's such like a tough macho guy, and maybe that says more about me than him. It's okay for men to cry. I don't think he does it super convincing. And speaking of which, surprise kind of dialogue in the film, and it kind of happened a couple times, where the character Sikandar is addressing what is an alpha male, and he's basically like, alpha male is not what you think, it's not toxic, it's not, controlling, it doesn't keep women beneath men, it like lifts people up and helps. And I thought that was kind of like a shot at Animal, obviously, right?
We used to go out at night, he's like, wipe that off. Wipe that off, because he loves the natural.
It was interesting because Rashmika is in both movies. A little shady boot is good for the audience to get that message from such a hero like Salman. It's kind of a nice contrast to whatever was delivered from Animal and Ranbir, and kind of the excitement around what it means to be an alpha male. Pacing of the movie, it was okay. It didn't drag too much. The plot could have been tighter, then it would have been a little bit less predictable, because by the end, I kind of knew what was going to happen. I mean, I think you always know what's going to happen with these types of movies, Masi Masala, but the way it unfolded was just, it was a little anticlimactic. I did see some criticism online that the dialogue was not memorable, that there was nothing striking about it. There was no like one-liner that was really strong. The dialogue was not the strength of this film, but do I recommend this movie? Well, a part of me tuned into this movie, as I mentioned, kind of wishing it were more like a Tiger 4. But as I spent more time with this Sikander character and getting pulled into like that world of who this guy is, this hero, right? I think I did enjoy it. And of course, they saved the best song for the end of the movie. I guess that's now the new thing, right? And that also had this like crazy Middle Eastern type of vibe. I keep saying Tiger. It was giving Tiger. I feel like there was some sort of like inspiration taken from that. And to me, it's like crazy. This is like a 60-year-old man, right? Almost 60 years old. And he still has this kind of heartthrob, aura, screen presence, to the point where I barely noticed Rashmika dancing alongside him in both of the songs that she was in. But maybe that's just me. You guys let me know. But I also think the choreography was like a tiny bit weak, especially for one of the other dance songs in the movie. I saw this funny clip, and I'll insert it here, that was like, just when you think Salman Khan's dance moves can't get any worse, they give you this one. Overall, it was a good family holiday watch, kind of like a clean masala film. And we are giving it 3 cups of chai because I had no real complaints and I did enjoy it. Hot chai topic number 1. I saw Aishwarya, Abhishek, and Aradhya all went to, I think, some cousin's wedding together, and they were spotted sitting together, but of course, Aradhya in between Aishwarya and Abhishek, and then they were spotted dancing together. So of course, there were comments of like, all is well, all is well. I might be the only person who's going to say this. I saw the 3 of them dancing on stage to Kajurare, which was nice to see, and Aradhya is, definitely growing up, and I don't know. Maybe I'm projecting. It did look like Aishwarya was not comfortable. She looks uncomfortable. I don't know if she's just nervous, but she can't be nervous. She's like a star performer, right? But there was some sort of discomfort. It's not like Ash and Abhishek had any kind of like good moment while they were dancing to their famous song, right? And it was a little awkward to me, a little stiff, but who really knows? We continue to watch that story here from afar. Our second hot chai might be less of a chai and more of a gripe, because we had Lakme Fashion Week in India. Obviously, all sorts of influencers are flown out, even a bunch of NRIs from here. And there were some highlights. We got some beautiful models. We got some beautiful clothes. But we also got the opposite of models. We got the world punishing us. First up, we have Janhvi Kapoor's disaster of a runway walk where she's obviously trying to like be this like oomph muse, you know, storm down the runway and give like Bombshell or Victoria's Secret. It did not work. It looked a little crazy. It looked a little unhinged. And speaking of unhinged, whoever thought to cast Veera Paharia in one of these shows genuinely don't know what we've done to deserve this. This man is walking down the runway. It pays to have money, right? Pays to have money and influence, because there is no way in this world, in hell, ever that this man would make it near a runway or a print ad or a movie screen if he did not come from this family. Because let's face it, you could say it too. I have seen Potter Brown boys at my local liquor store, okay, at the 7-Eleven. I've seen them at a party, literally anywhere. And yet we get Veera Paharia walking the runway. It's not right. It's not right. And this is a social justice issue that I'm willing to fight about.
And that is good looks, and good looks.
Speaking of hot guys, hot chai topic number 3. There is some controversy as Fawad Khan has made his way back to Bollywood. He is coming out in a movie with Vani Kapoor soon. And I'm already starting to see some states, you know, protesting this, or they don't want him back. And I did see some commenters online. And I just want to warn all of you, don't ruin a good thing. Okay? Let us have this. Let us enjoy this. I'm allowed. Otherwise, I have to watch Pakistani shows, which I don't mind. But as much as I can get Fawad Khan, I'll take it. You know, I did see this one argument that like, oh, why should we cast Pakistani talent when don't we have talent here in India? Yeah, you guys, we have Veera Paharia, okay? We have Ibrahim Ali Khan. Is this what you guys want? And obviously, jokes aside, we do have talent, but can't we appreciate talent from everywhere? And speaking of Pakistan, for our Hot Chai fashion polls, you guys, if you are not following the Hot Chai Instagram, go ahead and do that. It's at Hot Chai Pod. Lots of fun fashion polls, gossip polls, etc. My unhinged feelings for the day. In the spirit of Eid, we have a new segment titled, Is it the outfit or is it her? And for today, is it the outfit or is it Mahira Khan? Now, I grapple with this if anyone's been following for a long time. Mahira Khan, obviously she wears some great stuff, but sometimes she's wearing very simple clothing, okay? She's wearing just like, case in point, look at option 1. Is this outfit lovely or is it just Mahira? As tiebreaker for this outfit, I vote this is just Mahira, okay? I wouldn't do it justice. It would not look the same. And that's how you know it's not the outfit, it's Mahira. But for the second outfit with this kind of, you know, interesting pants and this silhouette, and yes, it's white again. I actually, tiebreaker here, I think this outfit is great. It's not just Mahira, but she obviously adds a little something extra. So I hope you guys enjoyed playing. Is it the outfit or is it Mahira Khan? If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please press like below, share with your friends, and hopefully we will be back next week with some boiling hot chai. And until then, bye.
Listen up, it's jazz.